Knights obviously set to go here, looking to build off the momentum of last week's big win over the 4A Asheville Cougars. Cheerleaders out in full force tonight for the Black Knights. The band just now arriving as well for Robbinsville, so very well-traveled fan base for the Knights has made their way over here to Brevard tonight on a beautiful Friday evening. Suns went down, and it feels absolutely tremendous outside tonight. Devils coming out of their tunnel. But you guys are here for Robbinsville. Here come the Knights. And we're just about set to go tonight here in Brevard.
I could just see him running and just flopping back down on each other. I was thinking that.
And it looks like we're just about set to go tonight. Of course, Robbinsville, this is the first of back-to-back road games. We will travel to Mountain Heritage next week. And yes, we will try our very best to bring that one to you here on Facebook Live. Robbinsville looking to receive the opening kickoff. The kicker for Brevard is number 14, Ethan Huggins. He is a sophomore for the Blue Devils. And we're just about set to go with the second game of the 2021 campaign for Robbinsville. Kickoff received by Isaac Wiggins, wrapped up and brought down immediately by Abram Justice. Right around the 31, 32-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. And that's where Robbinsville will begin its first drive of the night at the 31-yard line. First and 10 for Robbinsville. And it's like they're going to spot it right around the 32. So regardless, it's first and 10 for the Black Knights. And let's see what they do here on their first offensive series of the evening. Gross will hand off to Cutler Adams. And he runs around the right side and will get brought down. Nice minuscule gain there, about 4 yards. Looks like 4 or 5 yards on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 5. Handoff again to Adams. Finds his way through the traffic, still on his feet. Finally wrapped up and brought down. Abram Justice on the tackle again, defensive back for Brevard. But a good gain for Cutler Adams. After a 5-yard gain to begin the game, he gets the ball all the way out to the Brevard 43. So a gain of 24 on that carry for the sophomore running back. And it's first and 10 for Robbinsville. Handoff will go again. No, ball comes loose. That could be trouble. I believe Brevard might have scooped that one up. We'll see who comes up with the ball. Robbinsville did maintain possession. Ball fell out of the hand of Cutler Adams there, but able to keep a hold of it and records a 3-yard carry as a result. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Here in the opening series tonight at Brevard. Another handoff goes to Adams again, and this time he's met in the backfield rather rudely, I might add. Tag teamed by Gannon Hemphill and Abram Justice for the Blue Devils. Like a loss of 1 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 8 for Robbinsville. We've got some fans tuning in from Maryland. Again, shout out to some of our long-distance fans. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Even if you're in Graham County, we're glad to have you here on Graham Star's Facebook page. Gross on the keeper. He's got some open real estate. Weaving through traffic, still on his feet. Inside the 15-yard line. What a run by Gross to escape that dangerous third down situation. Dason Gross with a big gain for Robbinsville. Ball all the way down now to the, talk about the 12, we'll call it the 13-yard line. So a gain of 27. And yes, of course, it's first down. Robbinsville now goes from being on 3rd and 7 to being in the red zone. And Cutler Adams powers his way forward. Tackled by Gannon Hiphill for the Devils. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. 6-yard gain for Adams. And another handoff, this time to Cage Williams for his first touch of the night. And he's tripped up rather quickly after gaining possession of the ball. Kind of zooming in, but not too far. We don't want to make it blurry for you guys. Try to bring you the best coverage we can here on Facebook Live. It is now 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line, so they'll give Cage Williams a yard on that carry. 3rd and goal from the 5. Pitch goes to Adams, and he tried to get into the end zone, but I believe he was stopped a yard or so short, but a flag will come in from behind at the end of the play. And it's going to be a block in the back. The block, I'll check out. It was a holding call, I beg your pardon, against Robbinsville. And it'll go back to the 14. So a 10-yard penalty. And Robbinsville will get to try it again on 3rd down, but they'll be 10 yards back from where they were as they're trying to punch it in here to kick things off tonight here at Brevard High School. 8:25 left to go here in the first quarter. No score. But Robbinsville driving on their opening possession tonight. Gross is going to run out. He's going to keep the ball again. Pass. And will fall incomplete. Intended for Eddie Brooms. Incomplete pass to Eddie Brooms on that one. So we'll go 4th down, and Cody Klein's going to attempt a field goal here. Looks like it's going to be about a 32-yarder. It's up, and it's no, it's going to be wide. Wow, from our angle, looked like it was going to go in, but Klein's kick does not find the uprights. Oh, my goodness. And it's a turnover. The Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. All right, so Brevard will take a crack at offense for the first time tonight after the Knights turned the ball over on a failed field goal attempt. And the first handoff goes to Garrett Swicegood. He is a running back, senior for Brevard. And he cut around the left side and got a few yards. 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 with 7:34 to go here in the first quarter. And a pass. They dive low. And it is complete. Pass complete to Kyle Lovett. So Anson Burgess, the quarterback. Gain of 6 on the play. Trying to do some math here. Sorry about that. And it's now 3rd and 3 from the Blue Devils' 27-yard line. Handoff. No, it's going to be a fake. Short pass. And it is complete to number 88. That is Abram Justice. And a flag came out near the end of the play.
Bring some up here. Bring some tickets up here.
Yeah. Or if they play back and forth to where we could see their back the whole time. They don't know.
And we're still trying to sort out the laundry here. It looks like Brevard is going to be assessed the penalty after all that. And that's going to go against the Blue Devils. So the penalty has been declined.
From the looks of everyone in the press box, none of us know what they just did.
So it's going to be 4th down at the 28-yard line after that. 4th and 2. And looks like Brevard is going to opt to punt here. So that'll end their first drive rather quickly, and I'm sure not in the manner the Blue Devils wanted to end their first drive. Joe Powell, the punter. Ball is caught in the back by Brock Adams, Jr. for Robbinsville, trying to juck and jive, and instead unable to get anything going. So Robbinsville will take back over after Brevard punts, and they'll take over at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
Ethan Huggins, number 14, is marked as a kicker. That's
The 1st and 10 tonight. Blue Devils go back to work on defense.
And here comes the Black Knights.
So 1st and 10, and Gross hands off.
Nobody knew who had the ball there.
And ball was in the hands of Cage Williams. He got about a yard on that one. Bring up 2nd down and 9. And officials are going to have to discuss something near the end of the play. Yeah, it looks like whatever was extra at the end of the play is going to be overlooked.
2nd down. Short game on the play. 2nd and 9.
So 2nd down and 9 from the 29-yard line. 6:20 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. Robbinsville is not going to get the ball off in time. That's going to be a delay of game. No, check that. Robbinsville called a timeout, so thankfully the Knights will not be penalized. We'll pause with them here on Facebook Live.
VHS like to thank some of their sponsors. Some of their championship sponsors are Charlie Tire Center, Deeding Perkins, Key Falls Inn, Lupe's Specialized Consulting, that's landscaping beautification, Little Blessings Learning Center, North Carolina Farm Bureau, Nissan of Hendersonville, Optimal Tech, Sky Valley Land and Tree Service, and Vulcan Materials, all championship sponsors of the VHS cheer team. We want to thank them for their sponsorship and support of our cheerleaders. So 2nd down after the timeout for the Knights.
Coming to you live from Brevard Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Brevard High School. It is Robbinsville Brevard football. No score here in the first quarter. And the Knights have it 2nd and 9 from their own 29-yard line. We'll try to keep you folks updated on the score as much as we can, but no score to update so far. 6:13 left here in the first quarter. Handoff will go to Brock Adams. So changing things up a little bit in the backfield. Brock Adams carrying the ball. His first touch of the season in the backfield. Normally in a receiving role. So it'll be 3rd and 5 after the 4-yard gain by Brock Adams. Clock ticking down, 5:45 left here in the first quarter. Handoff goes to Cutler Adams. He'll weave his way through traffic, wrapped up, tripped low. He was about to get loose, but tripped up by Riley Anderson for the Blue Devils. But a good gain there for Adams, 6 yards, and a first down. Robbinsville at the 41-yard line now. Gross is going to roll out looking for an open receiver. He's going to end up having to keep it. He's going to scamper near the sideline and out of bounds. Wrapped up and tackled by number 9. That is Jacob Stockton for the Devils. But Gross on the keeper there still got 5 yards for Robbinsville. 2nd down and 5. So 2nd and 5 from the 46, 4:39 and counting left. Ball is dropped on the snap. Gross able to scoop it up though. And Robbinsville will lose a couple on that one. Bring up a 3rd and about 5. Ball sitting comfortably on the Knights 45-yard line.
Yes, I am.
So 3rd and 5. Pass will be complete. So Isaac Wiggins will take the reception for Robbinsville. Good pass and catch there. Moves the chains. It'll be 1st and 10. So about a 13-yard gain on the play for Robbinsville and a first down for the Knights at the 42-yard line. Gross is going to keep it, and he's going to run his way through traffic up near the 35. Wrapped up and tackled by about 2 or 3 Brevard defenders. Nice gain for Gross all the way up to the 36-yard line. So a gain of 6 on the play brings up 2nd and 4 for Robbinsville. Handoff to Cutler Adams, plowing his way through traffic over the 35. Joe Powell losing his helmet over there for Brevard. He'll have to jog off the field for a play. Adams gets a couple on that one, gain of 2. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. Third and 2 with 2:30 left to go here in the first quarter. And a quick dive there by Cage Williams will get up to the 31, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Robbinsville moves the chains again. Robbinsville methodically working his way downfield on this drive. And a handoff again will go to Adams. Adams with a lot of touches already tonight. So a 5-yard gain for Cutler Adams. Ball at the 31-yard line. Robbinsville slowly driving down the field. And a quick run around the side there by Adams. Robbinsville relying heavily on Cutler Adams.
Sammy Kessinger. That was an amazing play on the Devils' part.
And a gain of 3 on the play.
Last clock running. They're not playing.
Brings up a third down, gain of 4 brings up third down and 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Adams again, but he'll push plenty far enough to get what he needs. And that'll be another first down.
The officials had to
And we'll have another fresh set of downs as we dip under the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter.
You're listening to Black Knights football as we take on the Brevard Blue Devils. This is 95.9 WC.
And another dive there by, looks like Gross keeping the ball that time. And that may be the final play of the first quarter. Nice gain there for Gross on the dive, about 7 yards. And they're going to try to get one more play off here in the first quarter. No score with about 19 seconds left here in the first period. Handoff to Cage Williams. He rolls across the 10-yard line. And that's going to do it. Robbinsville is deep within Brevard territory. But as we end the first quarter, no score here in Transylvania County. So welcome back to Brevard Memorial Stadium as Robbinsville and the Blue Devils are in a 0-0 deadlock entering the second quarter. Robbinsville deep within the Blue Devils territory, though they're at the 10-yard line. And a little bit closer now that Cage Williams dove a couple of yards on the first play of the second quarter tonight. So it's going to bring up a gain of 1. Spotted the ball at the 9. I stand corrected on the 2-yard gain. So it'll be second and goal from the 9. Adams with a big gain that time, though, as Robbinsville ticks ever closer to breaking this deadlock early in the second quarter. Ball all the way up at the 2, so a gain of 7. And it will be second and goal from the 2. Gross with the ball, but it bops loose. And it is scooped up by Abram Justice. And he is tripped up. Almost broke away. I stand corrected. That is Gabe Hoxett that picked up the ball for Brevard. Ball was fumbled in the end zone. Oh my goodness. Brevard will come up with a big turnover there. So the Devils will get the ball back and start from the 27-yard line. Oh, that is a painful turnover for the Knights. Adams had the touchdown, just could not hold on to the ball. And the Blue Devils will get the ball back for just the second time tonight. Here early in the second quarter, flags on the play, may have been an offsides. And it will be offsides against Brevard, so that'll back them up 5 more to their own 22-yard line. So Brevard now first and 15 from their own 22. 11-10 left to go here in the first quarter. No score Robbinsville just missed a golden opportunity to score. Had the ball in the end zone, but it popped loose. And Gabe Hoxett for the Blue Devils had something to say about that and returned it back out to the 27.
Griffin with the Jerry there. Gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 23 there in the tackle. Holder. 79 also helping out Blue Devils. Brings up second.
So no gain on that carry for Brevard. Second and 15 with 10:40 left here in the first quarter. They're going to roll out the pass. Williams will apply some heavy pressure. And quarterback Anson Burgess, a junior, 6'4", 185, is forced out of bounds on the heavy pressure. Williams got back there quick. He'll get a few yards for Brevard on that one. Ball up to the 26, so a gain of 3 will bring up a third down and a long 11. So third and 11, 10:31 left here in the first quarter. Flag on the play shortly after the snap. See what the call is. And it is offsides against Blue Devils. So they'll back up 5 more. So it'll be 3rd and 16 from their own 21-yard line. So the Devils take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back here on their second offensive series of the ball game. Just the second time tonight they've had the ball in their possession. And we're already in the second quarter. And Burgess with a high, long pass, but it goes sailing over the head of Kyle Lovett. So it'll be 4th and 16 from the 21. So it looks like Brevard will not be able to cash in on the gift of the fumble. And this game's going to remain scoreless. Nothing with 10:23 left to go here in the second quarter. Joe Powell will line up to punt for the Blue Devils. Plenty of time, and the kick is off. Good kick. And it looks like they're going to let it roll, bounce dead. Scooped up by Garrett Swicegood at the 38-yard line. So a good punt. Robbinsville will take back over at their own 38-yard line here at Brevard. No score. 10:13 left here in the second quarter. So 1st and 10, Gross with a quick pass. It'll be complete to Brock Adams. And Adams is suplexed to the ground, but he got enough for a first down. Tackle made there by Haddon Johnson, another senior defensive back for Brevard. But 11 yards is all they needed to move the chains, and it'll be 1st and 10 now from the Robbinsville 49, right at midfield here tonight.
When you call it, you have to make it sound really big. Big 6, really big, like that.
Handoff, and they plow through the line. That's Cage Williams on the dive for Robbinsville. Gain of 2 on the play will bring up a 2nd down and 8. Well, the ball was fumbled again by Robbinsville, but I believe they were able to scoop it up, maintain possession. They'll lose about a yard on that one. So the ball is now going to be at midfield. And Gross rolls out. pass will drop in front of Brock Adams. So it'll be a 4th down and 9 from midfield. Once again, we want to thank, not going to mention names, but we do want to thank the private sponsors for tonight's stream here on Facebook Live. Had a couple of Graham Countyans step up and support Black Knight Athletics and the Graham Star with tonight's stream. Isaac Wiggins will get his first punt of the season. And he sends a careening one way downfield, caught and trying to get through the line, but Cutler Adams will trip him up. That was Kyle Lovett on the reception for Brevard. And the Blue Devils looks like they're going to take over at their own 36-yard line. 8:34 to go here in the first quarter. Robbinsville nothing and Brevard nothing. So it is 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 8:34 left here in the first half. No score here at Brevard High School. And pass complete to Kyle Lovett, but he didn't get too far. Isaac Wiggins wraps him up and wrestles him to the ground. Like 6 yards on that reception. Brings up 2nd down and 4 as they move to the far hash here at Brevard Memorial Stadium.
Well, they're going to call it 40. I'm going to call it 42 and 10 inches. How about that?
So 2nd and 4, 7:55 left here in the second quarter. They're going to reverse hand the ball off. Take the handoff, and Jake Gravely on the carry for Brevard. That brought the Blue Devils faithful to their feet. Gain of 7 on the play will move the chains, and Brevard has its first down of the night here in the second quarter.
Oh, yes, we have a lot of great sponsors.
Line up in a passing formation. Burgess going to air out a long pass, but it's going to sail way over the head of Joe Powell. Anson Burgess's pass, a little too mustard on that one. And 2nd and 10 from midfield.
Of course, we heard from our sponsors, Land's Place, Local Market. We'll hear from Hometown Taxi County here in just a moment. Thank you to all our sponsors making tonight's broadcast possible.
We have over 200 folks watching with us tonight here on Facebook Live. That is incredible. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here on Facebook. Handoff. Bounces off a defender, still on his feet. Wrapped up and tackled. Big run there by Garrett Swicegood, but a flag comes out near the end of the play. May got a little too excited after the run. They're going to call an unsportsmanlike, I believe, on Swicegood, and his huge run's going to go for nothing. It will be unsportsmanlike. That was about a 19-yard run, and the Blue Devils not happy about that. Fans in the stands also displaying their displeasure. And unsportsmanlike against Swicegood will be costly. And that pushes the ball all the way back to the Black Knight 49-yard line. So Brevard was inching closer and closer, but nothing doing. And it is now 1st and 10 for the 49. So it'll be 1st and 10 First 10 from the 49. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty will prove costly for Brevard. Pitch goes to Swicegood again. He gets some more yardage this time. Still going, running up the sideline, but he did step out of bounds. They're going to say he's out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and flags have also littered the field here at Brevard Memorial Stadium. So it was a holding call against Brevard. That's going to push the Blue Devils back again, this time to the Knights 45. So 2 runs back-to-back by Swicegood wiped off the map thanks to a pair of penalties on the Blue Devils. And it is 1st and 6 now from the 45. Handoff reversed and goes to Jake Gravely. Ball came loose, though. And it looks like Robbinsville will come up with the football. Eddie Brooms scoops up the football for Robbinsville. And that's a big, big turnover. Knights will take over, looks like at their own 45-yard line. So another turnover, and this time it favors the Knights. First and 10 now for Robbinsville. Pass will go out to the right, complete to Brock Adams. He's still on his feet, tripped up low, and eventually wrapped up and tackled by number 88, Abram Justice. So Brevard, with its longest drive of the evening, is unable to cash in again. A pair of penalties costly, and then a fumble at the 45-yard line, scooped up by Robbinsville's Eddie Brooms. So a 1-yard gain on that pass, 2nd and 9. And may have been a little bit of a quick jump at the line there by Brevard, which will give Robbinsville 5 yards. Ball will flip over to the other side of the 50. Ball at the 48 and 5/8 yard line. And yes, we've got somebody on the field measuring that. Not really, that's a joke. 2nd and 4 from the 49. Handoff dropped again, but Gross had already scooped it up by the time some contact was made. And looks like one of the Devils is favoring his knee. That's not a good sign, folks. We're going to turn the camera off of that. Clutching at his right knee. And the staff from Pardee with UNC Healthcare checking on the injured Brevard player. And we'll pause here on Facebook Live.
Thank you to more of our sponsors here. One of the big things, shout out to Pardee Hospital. Our partnership with them is invaluable. That's where our trainers come from. Brittany does a great job. She's out there now attending that young man. She handles all our sports, and that partnership with Pardee provides trainers at both of our high schools and right now both of our middle schools. I'm pleased to announce that we now have a trainer at Brevard Middle School. Glad to see that young man back on his feet, jogging off the field. Good job, young man. That's Jabari Fowler, number 54.
So that was Jabon Fowler, another senior lineman for Brevard that was shaken up on the play, but he able to get up and jog off the field on his own power, so that's a good sign. And we'll pick things up here 3rd and 4 at the 49-yard line of the Blue Devils. No score with 5:37 left in the first half. And another flag comes out before the snap. And we'll see who gets blamed for the infraction. Officials trying to sort it out. There's a flag on either side of the field. So we're waiting with you to see what the officials call here. It is a dead ball against Brevard. Devils are antsy tonight. They've jumped off sides, if I'm counting correctly, 4 times already here in the first half. Robbinsville will get 5 yards, and more importantly, a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the Devils' 44-yard line. First and 10 from the 44. Jason Gross under center. Carson White snaps, handoff to Cutler Adams, and he'll get dropped in the backfield. But they are saying the ball was down just in case Joe Powell jogged all the way to the end zone, but they're calling the ball down on the fumble. They're going to say Cutler Adams was already on the ground, and that could be a lifesaver for the Knights.
They'll bring up 2nd and about 12.
So a 2-yard loss, and it'll be 2nd and 12 from the 46-yard line. Robbinsville and Brevard both having a hard time holding on to the ball tonight. Shaky first half for both teams. 4:45 and counting left to go, and still no score here in Transylvania County, but Gross has something to say about that. Finds an open hole in the middle and sprints through it. Finally wrapped up and tackled by number 6, Gannon Hemphill. Good gain on the quarterback keeper. Gross, a tremendous athlete with a lot of speed. And the ball gets all the way out to the 36-yard line, so a gain of 10 will bring up a 3rd and 2 for Robbinsville. So Robbinsville edging ever closer to the red zone here. Williams will dive forward and get plenty to move the chains again, all the way out nearly to the 30-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. They will spot at 30, so a gain of 6 for the big, powerful sophomore back for Robbinsville. And it'll now be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. 3:53 left to go. Clock counting down here in the first half. No score. And looks like number 79, Isaiah Phillips, a sophomore lineman for Brevard, got a little antsy, and that'll be the 5th offsides against Brevard in this game, and it's all come here in the first half. 5-yard penalty will move it up to the 25-yard line, 1st and 5. No score. 3:43 left to go now. 1st and 5, handoff to Cage Williams. Bounces off a couple of defenders, but unable to regain his footing. Contact made by Gannon Hemphill and Brady Myers for Brevard. Gain of 2 for Cage Williams. And it's 2nd and 3 from the 23. No score, and just as a reminder, Brevard will get the ball back to begin the second half. So if Robbinsville's going to get on the scoreboard, they need to strike now. 3:08 go and going here in the second quarter. A little tongue-tied there, sorry about that. And another flag on the play right at the snap. And it's another offsides, but this time it's on Robbinsville. So the Knights will take a 5-yard step backwards. And the Knights will try it again now, but this time from the Brevard 28. It is 2nd and 8 from the 28. Clock running. 2:57 left here in the second quarter. Gross is going to roll out, and he is dropped for a sack. Big sack there for Garrett Swicegood. So Robbinsville only loses a yard. 3rd and 9 from the 29 with 2:25 left to go here in the second quarter. No score tonight here at Brevard High School. Gross is going to roll out from the shotgun. Pass over, and Brock Adams could not get to it in time. That would have been a first down had he been able to catch the ball, but now it is 4th and 9 from the 29. And it is decision time now for Robbinsville what to do with a short time left in the first half and no score on the scoreboard. They're going to turn to Cody Klein again. Klein missed a 31-yard field goal earlier in this game. We'll see what he can do this time from a longer distance. This is about a 47-yarder. Klein's got the leg for it. We'll see what he can do as senior kicker here for Robbinsville. Big moment here in the game. Klein's kick is up, and it is through. Big field goal for Cody Klein. Robbinsville on the scoreboard. It's 3-0.
Don't forget about a 50-50 raffle. You'll see those young ladies from the Brevard cheer with the green shirts on. They're selling 50-50 raffle tickets. I believe it is 6 tickets for $5. Can't beat that deal. Put some cash in the pot. You might be a wealthy person at halftime. Also, don't forget our BYF of Brevard Youth Football is playing tomorrow here, playing up against Reynolds, the Rockets.
Back with you from Brevard High School. Cody Klein set to kick off to the Blue Devils. We finally got a score with 2:02 left here in the first half. It is 3-0 after Klein split the uprights for a 46-yard field goal. And his kickoff to Brevard will be received. Not a real big return there for Brevard. But the Devils will get the ball and start at their own, looks like 31-yard line. And they've got a short time to do anything here in the first half. 1:58 left. See what the Devils can piece together here with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. But as a reminder, just said this a minute ago, Brevard will get the ball back to begin the second half. So they'll get another chance, even if this one doesn't shake out. Pass complete, though, to Jalen Carver. And a 6-yard completion will get the ball out to the Devils' 37-yard line. Looks like where they spotted it. 1:32 left to go here in the first half. Robbinsville now leads 3-0 after a 46-yard field goal by Cody Klein. High pass, and he's wide open to catch it. Running up the sideline and bounces off a defender, sharks another, and it'll be a long touchdown for Brevard. Kyle Lovett with a gigantic reception there. Goes for 63 yards, and just like that, Brevard is up 6-3. the Devils back in the driver's seat after Robbinsville finally broke the deadlock. Number 14, Ethan Huggins, up for the extra point. It's up, and it'll be good. So just like that, the Devils respond, and we've got a ball game, folks. 1:13 left here in the first half. Brevard 7, Robbinsville 3.
Just want to report a few scores. Our neighbors in Roswell, of course, are getting beat by North Henderson here for the second quarter. North Henderson up 35-0. Cherokee is over Avery 14-0 in the second quarter. Polk County is losing to Salisbury 8-0. Couple more scores here. Tuscola is up over TC Robinson 22-8. And conference rival here, Hendersonville, is up 21-0 over West Henderson.
And the kickoff will sail out of bounds. 1:13 left. Robbinsville finally broke the deadlock just a few minutes ago. 46-yard field goal by Cody Klein. But Brevard quickly responded with a 63-yard touchdown pass. And Robbinsville now trails 7-3. Looks like Robbinsville will start at its own 37-yard line after the kickoff goes out of bounds. And Gross is going to pass the ball. Caught, complete. It was Isaac Wiggins on the reception for Robbinsville. Nice game for the Knights. We need to make up some ground quick. About a 15-yard pass from Dason Gross to Isaac Wiggins, both seniors for the Black Knights. And it is 1:07 left here in the second quarter. Wiggins tackled out of bounds, stopped the clock. And looks like we're going to have a timeout called by the Blue Devils. And as both teams strategize, we'll pause here on Facebook Live.
Just want to thank all the fans that showed up here tonight. Thank you, fans and participants from Grand Canyon making the trip. Great, it's great to see all this blue in the stands tonight. Great first crowd for our first game of the season. Don't forget to visit our concession stand at halftime. The line is getting longer as I speak, so you better get down there and get in line. Support the Blue Devil Club. Get you something to drink, something to eat, maybe some candy. All proceeds go to the Blue Devil Club they run as well.
1:07 left to go here in the first half. Robbinsville trying to drive in and respond to Brevard's first touchdown of the game. Knights have not scored a touchdown yet. It's 7-3. A quick pass from Gross to Brock Adams yields very little yardage, unfortunately, for the Knights. Got a yard. They'll give him a yard on that one, so it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 47. 43 seconds and counting left to go here in the half. Gross rolls out. Another pass will fall incomplete. Intended for Donovan Carpenter. And clock stops on the incomplete pass with 37.8 seconds left here in the first half. So 3rd down and 9. And a flag comes out at the snap. It's going to be a false start against Robbinsville.
False start, they're all sides, on the offense. So what that Robbinsville up 5 yards. It's going to remain 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd.
So the Knights will have to back up to their own 48. 36 and a half seconds left to go here in the first half. Your score. Brevard in the lead. 36 and a half seconds left. Robbinsville trying to get back ahead. And a long pass will be caught. Complete. They're going to call it complete. Great job on the reception at the 21-yard line, and the Brevard faithful not happy about that reception. Isaac Wiggins on the catch for Robbinsville, and it is now 1st down at the 21-yard line. All it takes is getting a tiptoe in, and Wiggins with a very smart catch there for Robbinsville, and the Knights in the red zone with little time left here in the first half. Gross trying to find an option, can't find it. He's going to take the ball himself. He's at the 10, runs out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. See where they spot the ball. Great catch by Wiggins. Missed last week's game and eager to play. Talked to him before the game tonight, and he was more than willing to get out here and suit up for Robbinsville. And making a good impact so far tonight with some tackles, beautiful punt, and, of course, very, very handy catch there. Ball spotted at the 11, so it'll be 1st down, but Robbinsville is going to call a timeout. The Knights are driving. They're at the 11-yard line, but they trail 7-3 here at Brevard. Back with you from Brevard Memorial Stadium. 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Robbinsville trailing 7-3, but are eagerly pushing their way toward the end zone, trying to get a score in before the break. The Blue Devils will get the ball back to begin the second half of the game, so Robbinsville wants to strike now. Finally broke the deadlock at the 2:02 mark here in the second quarter with a 46-yard field goal by senior Cody Klein. But just 3 plays later, Brevard got on the board with a touchdown, 63-yard pass, and PAT made it 7-3. And that is your scoring so far here in Transylvania County. Great crowd on hand tonight here at Brevard High School. 1st and 10 from the 11. Gross is going to roll out. Looks for an option. And ball is dropped in the end zone, intended for Brock Adams, but he could not wrap it up. So they'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 11. Second and 10 from the 11. 15 seconds left to go here in the first half. Robbinsville trying to scramble and get another score to go up at the break. And a very, very quick pass from Gross will fall incomplete to Cage Williams. Gross took about a step and a half back and tried to get that one off, but nothing doing. Williams had not even turned around in time to catch the ball. And 10.4 seconds left. 3rd and 10 from the 11. So 3rd and 10 from the 11. Robbinsville trying to find the end zone one last time, and looks like they're going to take a moment to chat things over. We'll pause with you as we've been through a nail-biting first half. 7-3 Brevard here tonight.
After timeout here, the Knights will have it there. 3rd and 10.
The Knights keep pushing. 10.4 seconds left here in the first half. 7-3 in favor of the Blue Devils. Robbinsville now faced with a 3rd and 10 situation at the Brevard 11. Gross rolls back, plenty of time. Now he's going to have to scramble. He's going to keep running. Pass put off. And it is intercepted in the end zone by Jake Gravely for the Devils. And Robbinsville's attempt to get back in the lead before the break will come up short. Big interception for the junior defensive back for Brevard. Ball picked off in the end zone. So the Devils will come out with 1.7 seconds left to go. And probably take a knee here and head to the locker room. They will get the ball back to begin the second half as well. So the ball will be at the 20, and Brevard looking to put a stamp on their lead here at the break. And the knee is down, and that will do it. But I checked that. A flag on the play, maybe an early start. And it may have taken a knee again. And we'll call an offsides on Robbinsville's defense. But the clock's going to run out after the ball placed on the ground. So Brevard has taken a 7-3 lead. We had 22 minutes of nothing, and then 2 quick scores by both sides, but Brevard came out on the better half of that. And we'll pause here on Facebook Live during the halftime festivities. We'll keep the stream up, but we're going to take a breather. With the Devils leading 7-3, as they're going to have to take a knee again, looks like, to make it official. As we head to the break here in Transylvania County, it's 7-3 Brevard Blue Devils. And we're just about set to go with the second half of the game tonight here at Brevard High School. The Blue Devils have a 7-3 lead over Robbinsville here in Transylvania County. And Brevard will get the ball to begin the second half of play. It's been a low-scoring game, and it took a while to even get a score on the board. But both scores came within about a 50-second span in the second quarter. As a nice jog onto the field, and Cody Klein will set up his tee to kick off to Brevard as we begin the second half of tonight's telecast. Good to have you with us here on Facebook Live. Devils out on the field. They're lined up, and looks like we're just about set to resume play. Robbinsville has a 4-point deficit to overcome, and this game could still go either way as we begin the second half here at Brevard. And Klein's kickoff is short, and an absolute dog pile of Black Knights will stop the effort. Like that was Jacob Stockton on the reception for Brevard. Ball gets out to the 46. And once again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight with us wherever you may be watching. We've got people from Maryland. We've got people from Georgia. We've got people from all over this great world of ours watching Graham Star coverage of the Black Knights. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Devils strut out onto the field with a 4-point lead here in the beginning of the third quarter. Looks like Burgess is going to keep it, and he gets about 7 yards before wrapped up and tackled. Looks like on the tackle was Weston Smoker, Eddie Brooms, Cage Williams, all piling up on the quarterback. And about a 6-yard gain for the quarterback. That is Anson Burgess, a junior for Brevard. Good to have you from South Carolina, looks like, tuning in tonight as well. So our reach going all over this great country of ours. Pitch goes to Swicegood, but tracked down quickly by Cage Williams. I don't think he got a whole lot on that, but we'll see where they spot it. It'll be a loss of 1, it looks like. We'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 from the Knights 49. Robbinsville, I'm sure, made some adjustments at the break, scoring only 3 points in the first half. Don't see that too often out of these Knights. Pitch around the right side to Swicegood. He got enough for the first before being tackled by Briley Tolbert. Well, it's going to be 4th and short. It looked like he had enough, but they may have to. They're going to run it 4th and 1, so there'll be a gain of 4 on that play. And it is 4th and short for Brevard with 10:23 left to go here in the third quarter. Watching from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for tuning in here on our Facebook page. Flag on the play. Blow that one dead. Brevard jumped off a little early. Backing him up 5, and it'll make it 4th down and 6 now. Which backs the Devils up to midfield. Still 4th down, but now 4th and 6. Devils lead 7-3. 10:21 left to go here in the third quarter. And now the Blue Devils forced to punt. And it's a good one. Fair catch called by Brock Adams. Viewers in Texas tuning in tonight, thank you for having your Friday night with us here on Facebook Live. Fair catch made by Brock Adams at the, call it the 13-yard line. And that's where Robbinsville will start over. Got about 87 yards to go to pull ahead. So it's 1st and 10 with 10:15 to go. Carry, and not much doing there. Williams on the carry. Swicegood makes the play. So it will be 2nd and 9. We're rooting for you guys down in Tampa tonight. Handoff again to Adams. And he's trying to make his way through traffic. Almost clears it before getting wrapped up inside the 20-yard line. Good gain for Cutler Adams. Seen a lot of touches so far tonight for Robbinsville. And a long gain, 8 yards, will make it 3rd and 1. Gross under center. Knight's going to stick with the run. They give it to Cutler Adams again. He dives about 3 or 4 extra yards at the end of the play. Got what he needed. And it will be a first down for Robbinsville. Chains are moving at the 26-yard line. 9 minutes and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Brevard leading 7-3 if you're just tuning in with us tonight from Transylvania County. And a quick run up the gut there by Williams.
33 Williams in the carry. Number 9 Stockton in there.
Little 3-yard gain for Cage Williams as the Knights continue their methodical running game. It works. Some powerful backs, great athletes, good blocking up front to get some decent runs tonight. Adams that time gets about 6.5 yards, maybe close to 7. And it is enough for 7 yards and a first down. As the Knights now at their own 36-yard line. Robbinsville's moved 23 yards so far on this drive and about 5 yards. Or excuse me, 5 plays. Beg your pardon. There's Williams again powering forward on the dive. He'll get about a yard.
23 Williams there with the carry. Gets it short and gets back 2.
I'll give him 2 on that one. Good spot for Robbinsville. 2nd down and 8. 7:41 and counting. He'll have to go here in the third quarter. I'll give you a quick reminder here, folks. If you want to keep up with scores from around the Smoky Mountain Conference, check out the Clay County Progress's sports page on Facebook. They've got a live ticker every Friday night. And Gross tried to cut around. Led by Abram Justice. And he'll get a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Robbinsville. Ball at the 39-yard line. Ball is dropped again on the handoff.
Ball's on the ground. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 7.
White and Gross struggling tonight on the snaps.
And the Blue Devils there. Have a 3.
And Robbinsville's going to have to punt the ball away. Isaac Wiggins drops back to punt on 4th and 7 from the Robbinsville 39-yard line. The punt to Wiggins on the long snap. And it'll hit the ground around the 30. Gets past Swicegood, who scoops it up around the 9 and doesn't get too far. By that time, Brock Adams, also a very fast athlete, sprinted back there and trips up Swicegood right around it was like the 19, so about a 10-yard return. And the Devils will take back over 1st and 10 at the 19. Don't forget, Black Knight fans, we will have coverage for you next week as Robbinsville on the road every game except for the JV football season opener. Of course, a scrimmage yesterday was canceled due to a severe thunderstorm that rolled through Robbinsville right around game time. We'll give you a rundown of what to expect next week here on the Graham Stars Facebook page as we continue our exclusive coverage of Robbinsville athletics all season long. And the pitch. Nice wrap up and a tackle for a loss Cutler Adams wasted no time tracking down Jacob Stockton on that. Loss of 5. Adams dropping him for a loss on the handoff. It will be 2nd and 15. 5:32 left to go here in the third quarter. Brevard still in the driver's seat. It's 7-3. And fakes the handoff. Burgess, plenty of time. Pass falls incomplete. Swicegood was there for the reception, but Eddie Brooms able to wrap him up. Good clean defense by the senior. 3rd and 15.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
5:20 left to go. 7-3 Brevard. And a long pass. Picked off by Brock Adams. What a play by the junior defensive back for Robbinsville. Brock Adams picks off Anson Burgess. And that'll make it Black Knights football right around the 40-yard line. Maybe that's the injection Robbinsville needed to get going tonight. Ball at the 41-yard line. Nice play by Brock Adams. And it'll be 1st and 10 Robbinsville. Now it's going to stick to the running game. Adams will go around the left side. Gets inside the 35 before he's wrapped up and tackled. Tackle made by Joe Powell for Brevard. But Adams gets 7 yards, 2nd and 3. Robbinsville driving now. A little momentum on their side after the interception by Adams, who lines up to the right, but won't see this ball as it's carried by Cutler Adams again. Inside the 30 and up towards the 25, so that's plenty to get the first down. A 4-yard gain will move the chains. So 1st and 10 with 4:27 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Brevard providing some stubborn defense tonight. That one also fumbled. Gross is going to get dropped for a sack. Sack made by number 11. That's Mayshawn Griffin for the Devils. So about a 5-yard loss there on the miscommunication, and the ball at the 32-yard line now. Robbinsville still has it, but running out of chances here in the third quarter to pull back ahead. 2nd and 15. Gross with a quick pass to the left side to Brock Adams, but right there to greet him, Joe Powell for the Blue Devils. Had that well scouted. A 1-yard gain for Robbinsville. And it's going to be 3rd and 14. 3:11 left to go here in the third quarter. Gross rolls out. Plenty of time. Pass attempted to, looks like Cutler Adams, where he was heading the ball to, but it's going to drop incomplete. So Robbinsville unable to cash in on the big interception by Brock Adams. 4th and 14 from the 31-yard line. They're going to send out Cody Klein. So maybe they will be able to cash in. Klein connected for a 46-yard field goal earlier. This one, folks, if I'm doing my math correctly, would be for 49 yards. Gross with the hold. Kick is blocked. Devils got a good touch on that. That could have went. And that could be a lifesaver.
That was smart thinking by number 33 there. Yep.
So how will all this sort out?
He ran back there before Blue Devils got there, but they were almost there at the same time.
The Blue Devils had it.
The Blue Devils will get the ball. The 49-yard field goal attempt is blocked, and it will be Brevard football, but they've got a long way to go now as well. They're all the way back at their own 3-yard line, 1st and 10. (7-3) still in favor of Brevard here in the third quarter. Hard pass over to the left-hand side will fall incomplete. Burgess fired a bullet to the left side to Joe Powell, who couldn't come up with it. Good tackle there as well by Brock Adams. .257 left to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 from the Brevard 3. Devils backfield in the end zone. And they're trying desperately to get out of that situation. Slicegood tried to get the ball upfield. Diego Lopez making the tackle for Robbinsville. And no gain on the play. 3rd down and 10 from the 3. Burgess with a good read, plenty of time. And the reception made by Kyle Lovett. That's all Brevard needed to move the chains, however. 3rd and 10. They pass the ball. They get a short gain. Well, we'll call it a 12-yard gain, so I guess not that short. And the ball now on their own 15-yard line. 1:59 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. And right now, the Devils hold all the cards here in Transylvania County. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Burgess is going to flick it over to Slicegood. No, that's not Slicegood. I'm sorry, that's Lovett again. And Lovett gets a nice gain there. Sorry, Jacob Stockton. Hard to read these numbers sometimes. Donovan Carpenter on the tackle for Robbinsville. Ball all the way out now after a 20-yard run to the 35-yard line. So Brevard moving the ball along nicely. 1:25 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Pass complete to Slicegood over on the right side. He's got some open room. He's still going. Here comes Cutler Adams. Adams is going to wrap him up at the 11-yard line. What a gain for Brevard, though. 54-yard completion, but it's going to get called back, a flag. And Brevard's going to have to go all the way back after all that good work by Slicegood. Slicegood has been the victim of several penalties tonight. Otherwise, this ball game could have an entirely different score. He's had 3 long runs / receptions get called back. It was a hold against Brevard. So it's going to be 1st and 20 from the Brevard 27. Slicegood had a 54-yard completion, but the offensive line ends up having it called back. 1st and 20, Burgess, and the ball is dropped. Tackle. Made by Donovan Carpenter, who's a little shaken up. Abram Justice, the intended target there. 7-3, still your score. 44.4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 20 for the Blue Devils. Devils mixing up a nice combination tonight of passing and running, keeping Robbinsville's defense on its toes. Burgess drops back. Pass low, intended for Joe Powell. Threw it a little low for Powell to bend over and catch. 3rd and 20. Clock stops with 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Once again, we thank you for tuning in with us here on the Graham Stars Facebook page, your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics, streaming all season long right here on Facebook. Next week, the Robbinsville Lady Knights, now 6-0 on the season, will begin the conference schedule as they travel to Swain on Tuesday and Cherokee on Thursday. Robbinsville Varsity Football will head to Mountain Heritage on Friday. That's a 7:30 kickoff. We'll have that one for you here on Facebook Live. First, this pass, which will be incomplete to Swicegood, and it'll make it 4th and 20. And clock running out here in the third quarter. We will also have for you on Thursday, we will be streaming the JV football season opener against Hayesville. That'll be under the Big Oaks. Kickoff will be at 6 o'clock. And it looks like Brevard's going to let the clock run down before they punt the ball away. No scores here in the third quarter either. We'll head to the fourth. Blue Devils lead the Black Knights 7-3. Fourth quarter set to begin here in Transylvania County. 7-3 Brevard as the Blue Devils will punt the ball away to begin the quarter. Robbinsville down to its last 12 minutes to come back. Cutler Adams will catch the punt around the 33. And he's still going. Finally tackled right around midfield. But a flag drops out at the 38 and another one at the 40. We'll see what they sort out here with the dirty laundry on the field to begin the fourth quarter. Blue Devils have done a fine job tonight holding Robbinsville to just a field goal. Knights have had several opportunities to score but have been unable to do so. It's going to be a hold against Robbinsville. So, excuse me, the call was block in the back.
First down.
They need to keep their head. They don't need to lose their cool, and they can still focus.
So the Knights will now have to start their next drive, 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. 11:46 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass complete from Gross to Brock Adams right around the 45, so that'll be about a 16-yard completion. That'll make up some of the ground they just lost on that penalty.
Nothing first down.
Handoff to Cutler Adams, and he's making up some serious ground. 2 quick plays has Robbinsville inside Brevard territory right around the 40-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 41. Gain of 19 on the run. And looks like we're going to have an injury timeout, have a Blue Devil down. That is Nashawn Griffin. Looks like he may be cramping over on the near the Robbinsville sideline. So we'll pause here for just a minute as we try to catch our breath. 11:23 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Brevard leading Robbinsville 7-3. So when we resume play, Robbinsville will have the ball at Brevard's 41-yard line. Knights trails 7-3 here in the fourth quarter. The only score so far for the Knights, a 46-yard field goal by senior Cody Klein. That came with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second quarter. And then about 50 seconds later, Brevard generated a quick response, coming up with a 63-yard touchdown pass. And that's all the scoring tonight so far, folks. Lots of turnovers, lots of penalties. And because of that, we've got a tight ball game as the Knights are trying to improve to 2-0 on the season. They will travel to Mountain Heritage next Friday, kickoff at 7:30. And all I can say right now, folks, is we will do our best to have that game here for you on Facebook Live. We'll try to work with the folks at Mountain Heritage to ensure we'll be able to bring the telecast to you. Still trying to work on Nashawn Griffin. He is a junior running back and an outside linebacker for Brevard. And the game is just about stalled here. Robbinsville had some momentum going, but now having to wait this out is slowing things down. Griffin's up and tiptoeing his way back over to the huddle, so good to see him up on his feet. Obviously still a little tense in pain, but he's gone to get his way off the field under his own power. And we'll keep going, 1st and 10 from Brevard's 41-yard line. Knights doing their best. Of course, they defeated Asheville 45-23 in the season opener last week under the Big Oaks. And tonight have only scored 3 points against a very, very good Brevard team. The Devils have not made it easy. I know it's a low-scoring game. We've had penalties, we've had fumbles, we've had interceptions. But the Devils have looked solid on defense tonight. 1 yard gain on that one. And is now 2nd and 9 from the Brevard 40 as Robbinsville is still chugging away. 10:57 left in the ball game. Flag on the play. Maybe too many men on the field. See what they call here. That came out before anybody even snapped the ball. No, it is going to be neutral zone infraction on Robbinsville. So somebody lined up offsides there. And it'll be a 5-yard loss. It'll back them up to the 45. 2nd and 14 now with 10:53 left to go. And the handoff goes to Cutler Adams around the left side. He's around the 35 and inside before he's finally wrapped up and tackled by Swicegood and Powell. Good run by Cutler Adams to make up some of that lost yardage there. Ball at the 33 and a third yard line. So a 12-yard gain for Cutler Adams. It's now 3rd and 3. Handoff will go to Adams again. And he weaves up towards the 30 before he's brought back and tackled. They'll give him forward progress on that, though. That should be close enough for the first down. I believe it will be. We'll see where they mark it. And officials are going to discuss things. Looks like they're going to put it right inside the 31, and we may have to have a measurement here. So it's like a measurement's going to take place as it's 4th and about 2 inches. So we'll see what they come up with on this 4th and short as the chain gang gets coordinated and jogs in from the Robbinsville sideline. Haven't seen a measurement this year, but it comes at a crucial time. Robbinsville trailing 7-3 with 9:58 left to go here in the 4th quarter. And looks like it's going to be enough. We'll see where they end up setting it here. And it's going to be enough for a Robbinsville first down. The Knights will take that, breathe a sigh of relief as they get a fresh set of downs at the 30 and 3/4 yard line. So good deal for Robbinsville as the Knights still trying to drive and get back ahead. A touchdown and PAT would make it 10-7, but they got to get there first as Brevard is holding on to a 7-3 lead. Gross hands off to Adams quickly in the backfield. He tries to run behind a tackle. Abram Justice on the tackle. Ball at the 29-yard line. It's about a 1-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and a long 8 with 9:27 left to go in the ball game. Gross under center again. Handoff. Little jumble there between Adams and Gross. And as a result, Adams only able to get a couple of yards. Ball spotted at 26. So that'll be a 3-yard gain for Cutler Adams. Bring up a 3rd down and about 4. And number 9 for Brevard, that is Jacob Stockton, a little slow to get up. Trying to limp his way outfield. He's probably cramping as well. Looks like he is from the way he's jogging off. Medical staff making sure he's A-OK. And it looks like we'll have a timeout here on the field. Maybe an official timeout, as both sides need to stay hydrated on a muggy August night here in Brevard. 7-3 Blue Devils with 9:03 left to go in the ball game. Back with you from Brevard Memorial Stadium here in Brevard, North Carolina. It's 7-3 Brevard against Robbinsville. 9:03 left to go in the ball game, and the Knights have a 3rd and 5 situation on their hands at the Devils' 26. Handoff will go to Cutler Adams, and he'll plow his way forward and get plenty for the first down. Got all he needed there. Plenty for the first down there. 6 yards for Cutler Adams. And now Robbinsville in the red zone at the 20-yard line. 8:45 to go. Hand off to Adams again. He's in the open. That's going to be a touchdown for Robbinsville. Black Knights able to get on the board. Cutler Adams with a huge 20-yard touchdown run. No flag's going to call that one back 8:38 to go, and the Black Knights in the driver's seat. And we have an injured player from Brevard right inside the 5, and we'll turn the camera off of that. We don't want to give that any kind of coverage. We'll pause here, but it's 9-7 officially. Robbinsville has taken the lead again. Yeah, 50-50 is also in play still.
I figured it out.
So Blue Devils still down on the field. It is 9-7 with 8:38 to go. Cody Klein is out on the field. As they're still trying to work out the cramp. Answer a question just popped up on our feed here. We will not be replaying the game. In fact, you won't be able to see it much longer after the game ends tonight. Number 88 coming off the field. That's Abram Justice. We do not archive the games. And if anyone's been in a football situation before, they can probably understand why. So Cody Klein's out to punch in the PAT, which should make it 10-7. Robbinsville will be back in the driver's seat, but a bad place, and Dason Gross is slammed hard to the ground. So the PAT will end up failing, and the Blue Devils have held this now to a 2-point game. It is 9-7 here in the fourth quarter.
Number 7. Mark Eubanks there in the check. Brings it up there. It'll be first and 10. For Blue Devils. 8:34 left in the ball game.
But this is
So after the kickoff, Brevard will start over first and 10 at their own 39, now trailing 9-7 here tonight in Transylvania County. But that pass is complete to Kyle Lovett. Brock Adams runs him out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 now from the Robbinsville 49, just like that. A 15-yard pass.
And I'll tell you a little bit about some of our local apps in just a moment.
1st and 10. Pitch goes to Swicegood. He's going to run around the left side, and he'll get tackled right in front of the Robbinsville sideline. Tackles made there by Isaac Wiggins and Eddie Brooms. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Robbinsville 36. So 2 quick plays of 15 and 13 yards gets Brevard into Robbinsville territory. 1st and 10 from the 36. 8:03 left to go in the ball game. Robbinsville now leads again 9-7. Burgess rolls out, airs out a pass, deep and broken up. Good, clean defense back there by Isaac Wiggins. Intended target was Joe Powell. And looks like a flag came out near the end of the play. See what the call is. Preliminary indicators that it's a hold. And Brevard's going to pay for that one. They got to back up 15. It is a hold against the Blue Devils. So, incomplete pass, but the Devils shot themselves in the foot there. All the way back now to the Knights 46. 7:54 to go, and it is 1st down and 20. And Burgess will keep it. Tries to throw it away. They're going to call that a pass. It's like they are going to call that a complete pass. Somehow, some way, Burgess got that ball to a Brevard player. My. And the end result is a minuscule 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 19 at the 45. 7:22 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Burgess rolls back, pass complete to Joe Powell. Powell weaving through traffic and gets there. Combination of Briley Tolbert, Isaac Wiggins, and looks like Jarrett Panama in on that tackle. And a gain of about 15 on the play. That's not enough for the first, but it's close. 3rd and 3 now from the Knights' 29-yard line. Robbinsville's got to take a stand here on defense. Leading 9-7 here in the 4th quarter. Pass complete. Powell catches the short pass. Wiggins and Brooms on the tackle. Ball at the 22. 7 yards on the pass there is all they needed. And the Blue Devils drive stays alive here in the 4th quarter. .602 and counting left to go here in the 4th quarter. And Swicegood with a nice run, nice gain for Brevard. Like about a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Blue Devils starting to get close and start knocking on Robbinsville's door here in a moment. Devils got to try to slow them down, the Knights got to try to slow them down. 5:26 to go in the ball game. We've now eclipsed 400 viewers tonight currently here on our Facebook live stream. Thank you for tuning in wherever you may be. Fakes the handoff. Pass complete. Number 4, Sammy Kissinger, was wide open. Nobody around, but a flag on the play. This could be big. Oh my goodness, the Brevard faithful will riot if that ball is called back. It is going to be a illegal man on the field, an eligible receiver downfield. Kissinger has not been out there all night. Not sure if he was the ineligible receiver, but that's going to negate the touchdown, and that could be a huge moment here in the stretch of the ball game. Touchdown called back. Robbinsville leading 9-7, and the Devils will have to try it again.
Will be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
It will be, after all this shakes out, 2nd and 10 from the Knights' 21-yard line. Burgess rolls back. Pass incomplete. Intended for Garrett Swicegood. But that's going to fall short, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Third and 10 from the 21-yard line with 5:06 left to go here in this ball game. Burgess is going to roll out. Burgess is going to try to find an option. Throws as he's hit, and it's going to fall incomplete, but a flag's going to come out in the play. And from what I saw, that does not look good for Robbinsville. May have been a pass interference. So pass interference is going to be costly. An incomplete pass will instead move Brevard up on the penalty. See where the officials spot it here in just a moment. 4:59 left of this ball game. Robbinsville leading 9-7 here at Brevard Memorial Stadium. And the ball at the 10-yard line. That's enough for a first down for Brevard. And the Devils catching a break there as they had a touchdown call back just a moment ago. So it is 1st and goal from the 10. Handoff, and they're not going to get far on that. Slicegood on the carry. Tackle made by Benjamin Wachacha. He'll have to jog off the field, though. Lost his helmet on the tackle. Gain of 1.5 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and goal from between the 8 and the 9. .423 left to go. Robbinsville clinging to a 9-7 lead. Pass to the outside, complete. And a quick tackle by Isaac Wiggins just saved a touchdown. Joe Powell had nothing but real estate ahead of him. Ball at the 3-yard line, 6-yard completion. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the 3, 3:55 left to go. Wiggins with a great tackle to trip him up at the last second. Timeout called. Robbinsville hanging on to a 9-7 lead with 3:50 left to go here in the ball game, but the Blue Devils are at the Knights' 3-yard line. All right, folks, this could be your ball game. It is 9-7 Robbinsville with 3:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Knights trying to hold the Brevard Blue Devils, but they're at the 3-yard line. This is a big, big play coming up for both sides. Officials getting back into place. And looks like head official is going to have a discussion here with Brevard's head coach. And whatever the discussion was, looks like it's over with now. Head official Carl Genaleska jogging back to the line and blows the whistle. We're set to go. 3rd and 3 from the 3. Handoff faked. And they had him stuffed out. Pass incomplete. Great pressure in the backfield by Briley Tolbert, number 23 for the Black Knights. And Brevard left wondering what happened there. The Knights had that play scouted well. But it's 4th down, so Brevard will get one more chance at it here with 3:46 to go. Will they call on their field goal unit? That would give them a 1-point lead here late in the game and force the Knights to have to score again. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. Ethan Huggins, sophomore kicker, will attempt a 21-yard field goal. This could be the ball game, folks. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Brevard will take a 10-9 lead with 3:41 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Rest of the ball game. Blue Devils retake the lead, and the score is Blue Devils 10, Robbinsville 9.
If you're just joining us, folks, it is 10-9. Ethan Huggins may be a hero tonight for Brevard. He hit a 21-yard field goal, and with 3:41 left in the ball game, the Devils are going to kick the ball back to Robbinsville for what could be their final offensive series, down by 1 in a tight one tonight here in Transylvania County. Isaac Wiggins calls for the fair catch at the 29-yard line. Nicely scouted by Wiggins, and it will be 1st and 10 with 3:41 to go.
Quick hit call. This will be 1st and 10 tonight. Ball's going to be called on the 30-yard line.
3:41 left in the ball game. 10-9 your score here at Brevard. Suffice to say, this one's going to come down to the wire tonight, folks. Gross rolls out. 1st and 10. He's going to keep it. Dives out of bounds to escape trouble. And about a 2-yard loss on that one. Under some heavy pressure by the Brevard defense, Gross has the dive out of bounds, and he'll lose about 2 yards. 2nd and 12 from the 27 with 3:33 left to go in the ball game. Robbinsville's got to make something happen here. It could be over. Knights roll out, handoff to Adams. He gets some openings. He's at the 40, 45, and stopped close to midfield. Cutler Adams with a big run for Robbinsville. 21 yards and a fresh set of downs for the Knights. All right, it is 1st and 10 now from the 47-yard line. Handoff to Cutler Adams, but he couldn't get anywhere before Garrett Swicegood drops him for a big loss. Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13 now for Robbinsville from their own 44-yard line. 2:49 and counting left in the ball game. Very tense situation right now here at Brevard Memorial Stadium. Gross pass incomplete, intended for Brock Adams. And it's now 3rd and 14 from the 44-yard line. Clock stops with 2:32 left. Third and 14. Your score 10-9. Robbinsville trying to piece together something here. Pass way incomplete. Gross unable to find Brock Adams. No flags. And the Knights have got to go for it. They trail 10-9 with 2:27 left in the ball game. And it is 4th and 14. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. Big moment here in this ball game. And Robbinsville is going to take a second to think about it. Timeout for the Knights, who are down 10-9 late in this one.
Big shout out to the Brevard High School band for keeping the crowd up, keeping the spirit up tonight. Thank you guys. Y'all sound wonderful.
The excitement here at Brevard Memorial Stadium is palpable at the moment. Robbinsville down 10-9, 2:27 left. It is 4th down and 14. This could be it for the Knights if they don't move the chains here on 4th down. See what they come up with. Gross is going to drop back. Good blocking, plenty of time. Still can't find an opening. He's having a scramble. Nice block by Colson Dooley. Pass complete. It's complete. Brock Adams comes up with a big reception. No, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That's Isaac Wiggins. What a great catch by Isaac Wiggins to keep the ball game alive for Robbinsville.
Wow, that puts it at the 37-yard lines, and Blue Devils
A 23-yard reception.
protesting it. They're saying it's
And the call stands. Blue Devils fans not happy about that call.
I don't know.
Isaac Wiggins jumped up among a pack of about 5 defenders to keep the game alive. 2:16 left, and Robbinsville with a fresh set of downs here at Brevard. Handoff to Adams. He's going to follow behind Carlos Wesley. He's still on his feet. Here he goes to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Robbinsville. You can dance in the streets tonight in Graham County, folks. Robbinsville back in the driver's seat with a flat 2 minutes left on the clock. It's now 15-10 Black Knights. Cutler Adams from 43 yards out for 6. Cody Klein will sprint out for the point after. No, I guess not. They're calling him back. It's going to be a 2-point conversion. Knights want to make this a 7-point ball game. Wise choice here. Only up by 5. See what they come up with on the conversion attempt. Dason Gross under center. Handoff. Nope. They're going to fake it. Pass will be low. No good. So the conversion fails. But, folks, your Robbinsville Black Knights are back ahead. It is 15-10. We've got a great one tonight for you here on Facebook Live. Here come the Knights back out on the field. 15-10 with an even 2 minutes left to go in this one. Cody Klein teeing it up. Robbinsville's defense is going to have to step up to the plate here, though, folks. There's still plenty of time for Brevard to drive down the field. 2 minutes left. Knights leading 15-10 after that big touchdown run by Cutler Adams. Kick is up. It's a high teetering kick, and they'll get out to about the 41. And may have a cramp on the field. Elijah Eubanks on the return. 1st and 10. Ball at the 40, it's like the 42. .156 left on the clock. So both sides trading the lead here late and giving the fans here in attendance a thrilling one as a result. Pass complete to Kyle Lovett. Gain of 1 on the reception, 2nd down and 9. 1:35 and counting in the ball game. Robbinsville leading 15-10 tonight here at Brevard, and time running out now on the Devils. Pass complete. Lovett again on the reception, tackled immediately by Brock Adams. But they're across midfield. In fact, they're all the way up to the 43. $14 yards on that one. 1st and 10 from their own 43. 1:04 left on the clock. And pass complete from Joe Powell to Abram Justice. And looks like Brevard's going to have to burn a timeout. So a pass there from Powell, dropping back at quarterback for a play.
That's only the second time I've heard his name.
And no gain on the play. Brevard calls a timeout. There is 50 seconds left in this one, folks. And Robbinsville now leads 15-10. All right, sports fans, welcome back here on Facebook Live from Brevard Memorial Stadium. The Robbinsville Black Knights are holding on as tightly as they can to a 15-10 advantage over Brevard, but the Blue Devils have the ball with 50.5 seconds left in the game. High pass complete, and it's going to be reversed. So a big reverse, nicely done. Burgess to Powell, flicks it over the Swesgood. A little trickery by the Devils. Good time for it. And that was a 26-yard completion when it was all said and done. Knights now having to hold them at the 17. 42 seconds left in the ball game. Low snap. And it's caught. Touchdown for the Devils. The Devils get a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Jake Gravely coming up with a big reception. 17 yards on the touchdown. And it's now 16-15 Brevard. Oh my goodness gracious. So what the Devils decide to do here, looks like they're going to try for two. 34 seconds left, and Brevard has reclaimed the lead. It's 16-15. And looks like the Devils are going to take a moment to think about it. We'll pause while they strategize here on Facebook Live. Regardless of the outcome of this extra point, folks, 2-point conversion, extra point, whatever they go for, the Knights will have about 30 seconds, give or take, to score before this one's over with. Second game of the year, and it's been a nail-biter. 16-15. Brevard now has the advantage again.
16.
What a ball game, and we do thank you, folks, for tuning in with us to watch it right here on the Graham Stars Facebook page. And the Devils are going to try for two, it looks like. Drops back for a pass, and it is incomplete. So Brock Adams able to break up the 2-point conversion attempt, and the Devils will jog off the field for a breather. 34.4 seconds left. Brevard leads 16-15.
So the 2-point conversion is no good. I'm so excited up here, I didn't realize they were lining up for a 2-point conversion.
This is the perfect time for a Friday night here. To me, 1 point is so irritating.
And we welcome you back here on Facebook Live. Another lead change late in a thriller tonight in Brevard. 16-15. Blue Devils back out front. This game coming down to the wire as predicted. High, teetering, tottering kick. Caught by Eddie Brooms. He's going to get brought down at the 27-yard line. 30 seconds exactly left in the ball game.
The first down for Knights. 30 seconds left in this ball game. Ball's going to be spotted on the 28-yard line, no 30-yard line. 30 seconds left.
First and 10. Gross will pass complete to Brock Adams, and he'll get close to the 50 before being scooched out of bounds.
35-yard line.
So it looks like they're going to call that a 14-yard pass. Adams able to get out of bounds, stops the clock. The Knights really and truly just need to get within field goal range here. Cody Klein could kick it in for the win if we get to that point. Another pass, complete again to Adams. No, they're going to call it incomplete. 19 seconds left.
Okay. 19 seconds left in the ball game.
Second and 10 from the Robbinsville 44. I believe in Cody Klein just like anyone else, but kicking it in from 70 yards out, just not feasible. And they may just try to go for it. Not sure what they'll come up with on the Robbinsville sideline. Knights down by 1. Gross gets the snap. Still searching for options. And the pass is complete to Donovan Carpenter. 9 seconds left, 9.9 to go. Knights are going to have to spike the ball to stop the clock. And they're going to have to spike it quick. There it is. 6.8 seconds left. .8 seconds left in the ball game, folks. It is 16-15. Devils are trying their very best to get downfield here. And it looks like Robbinsville has either called a timeout or taking a moment to strategize after the spike there. Not a person in the stands sitting down tonight, folks. And if they are, they're not in this ball game. Looks like they're lining up for a big heave. Maybe a Hail Mary time here, folks, as we're coming down to the wire. 6.8 seconds left. Robbinsville lines up 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. Isaac Wiggins, Donovan Carpenter, Brock Adams, and I can't tell who the fourth receiver is. Lined up right around the 40. And Brevard is going to make them think about it a little longer. Timeout called by the Devils. 6.8 seconds left. Brevard leads Robbinsville 16-15.
Add that little time on the clock. We've got 8.8 seconds left in the ball game. Second down. The ball up by a single point.
Thriller tonight here at Brevard. Thank you for staying up late with us here on Facebook Live. The officials added 2 seconds back to the clock during that timeout, so now 8.8 seconds left for Robbinsville to do something here. But the way they're lining up 4 wide, they may be trying for a Hail Mary. A lot of safeties and D-backs lined up here. And here we go. Gross gets the snap. Pass will be complete. They're going to call it incomplete. I guess he caught it out of bounds. 4.3 seconds left. Pass intended for Brock Adams. No good. So Robbinsville now 3rd and 10 from the Devils' 46. 4.3 seconds remaining in the ball game. Knights are going to go for it again. This may be it with 4.3 left. Gross can't get it off. He's going to throw it. It's a high lobber. It's going to be picked off by Brevard. They may run that one back. We'll see what it is. That's going to be your ball game, folks. The Brevard Blue Devils pick up a huge 16-15 victory here in their season opener. Robbinsville, unfortunately, falls to 1-1. Action really picked up here in the 4th quarter, but folks, the Knights were unable to hold on to the lead, and Robbinsville loses a heartbreaker 16-15 here in Transylvania County. For everyone here tonight, I'm Kevin Hensley. Thank you for tuning in on the Graham Stars Facebook page. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
We've got a good show tonight. We'll see you next week. Be safe.